Go on, say hello.
Hello everybody.
We're doing a Q&A and we're also doing a life update video because we're going away soon and this needs to happen, otherwise I have nothing to upload. It's kind of simple as that really. I did mention it in my last video. If you haven't watched that, you've never watched me, possibly go and do that. If not, we are a relationship.
We are.
We live in Bath and we're students.
We are.
And we're 20.
We are 20. We are both 20.
We are both 20. That's actually amazing. This is the first time we've been both 20 in this video. I asked on my Instagram today, so there wasn't a massive amount because obviously when you've not got many subscribers, quite a few, but not a massive amount to choose from, but just questions for us, and then I'm going to, at the end, explain the exciting news that I wished to explain it. The first question is, why? Why? I think the real question is, who? What's your favourite feature about each other? Your whole face, generally.
That's sweet. Your eyes.
Okay.
Your eyes.
That's actually the first thing he ever said to me.
It was, yes.
It's actually really sweet.
What?
Back when you were cute.
Mm.
What advice could you give to other relationships?
Oh god.
My advice...
I think never go to sleep on an argument.
Yeah, that's a good one. Mine is always communicate. So if you feel anything, speak about it. Don't go to other people to speak about it. If you have a problem with the other person,
oh yeah, absolutely.
like if you've got a problem in the relationship, say it. Say it.
Say it.
Say
if
it
you're not happy, what's the point?
And then you might be able to resolve it, but if you just like sit on your issues and don't talk about it with the other person, or go and talk to other people that have nothing to do with your relationship but don't know how it actually is, because no one can other than you, like don't ever bottle up how you feel. Can we swap sides? This feels wrong.
No, I like it.
No, it feels so wrong.
Oh, no. I don't like that. I don't like that.
I do. Do you do things separately? Now we do.
Yeah, we never used to, really.
I think that when we first got together, we had a lot of people trying to keep us apart, and there was a lot of issues, so we did everything together. Like, because we didn't have that much time together, we'd always do anything. Whenever we did have time, we'd always do it together. Yeah. Whereas now, because we live together, we do less together because we know we're going to see each other every day. I think I do more without you.
But there's certain things like when you start growing as a relationship as well, you start to know what the other person definitely doesn't want to do. And if anything, it gives you more to talk about and more... If you do things apart. Yeah. I mean, obviously we have lots to talk about anyway because we agree with lots of things. And my gals. And you go to like the cinema with guys and I wouldn't really necessarily want to watch especially the films we want to see, and I know you wouldn't want to see them. How
do you afford your lifestyle as students? I work 4 jobs. When one of them is a conventional student job, like waitressing, and then all the other ones are like self-employed or working for the uni, so quite well paid. So I haven't actually spent any of my loan at all this year. I don't really know how anyone lives off their loan.
Amazing, actually.
So pretty much...
Well, I'm living sort of half off my loan.
Will can't work as much as me because he is in 3rd year.
It need more time to have one job.
I save up my loan for travelling and for having the lifestyle I want, but then I don't drink, and there's loads of things that I don't do that I think a lot of people don't realise how much money they spend on things. Like when I go out for a meal, the most I'll normally spend is like £10, which isn't really the norm. You'd
be surprised how much you actually spend on drinks that you don't need. If you just want tap water, nobody's going to judge you for just having tap water. If anything, they'll respect you more for it. I think it's better to just not miss out on things. Like, we do everything that we want to. I don't think there's ever been a point since being a student where I've gone, oh, I can't afford that, like, ever. If you're really careful, like, you know what you've got and you live within your means and you're sensible about it and you work. There's no way you could do it without working, but if you work, I don't see really how it could get out of hand. We have to remember that we do save money by being in a relationship. Like, because we only live in a 1-bedroom flat, whereas some of our friends have to have their own bedroom, which automatically costs about £40 more a week, which is obviously going to add up across a year. That is a massive saver. How did your family cope with your engagement? I asked your family first and they were over the moon about it, and then told my family about it. They were a bit more sceptical about it, but they soon understood. They got it and they completely... Well, I think it's difficult because it was a bit of an odd one because we were 17 and it wasn't a case of getting engaged to get married immediately in any way, which I think initially people were a bit like, what's the point really? And that's a sensible thing to say because really, like, what is the point? But it was always more of a show of commitment. Yeah. And because Will originally thought he was going to be going to university in York and then he chose not to because of me. And because he preferred Bath in the end, you were thinking you were going to be disappearing, so it was showing that actually this is what we want. I think that was my way of saying you're not just a girlfriend, you are. Yeah, literally, like, just that girlfriend wasn't enough. How do you get through hard times? I think for me, I try to just think about the fact that how am I going to be feeling tomorrow about this, or next week? A month ago, for example, this wasn't even a thing that I thought existed, or something like that. You can only learn that through experience. Definitely. How long have you lived together? Well, we've lived in this place for a year and
and a half, but we kind of lived together before that. Where we've always been like at least 4 nights a week together.
Yeah,
so,
first year at uni, so, when I was in hall.
Yeah, I would come down, and then in the summer that year we were always together. Like, so we've lived in a house together for a year and a half, but that's actually been really easy in comparison to what we had to do before, which was travelling between. Actually. Life's just so much easier now. Like, it really is. Where would you be now if you hadn't met?
Well, I'd probably be in York.
I'd probably be in Bali.
Really?
I'd definitely be travelling. I kind of followed Will rather than Will following me.
Which I don't. You can look at it in a positive or negative way. I think.
Yeah, but it's a decision that we made to be happier.
Yeah. So it's for the long term.
But also like we know that we wouldn't have been happy if we hadn't. All I knew is that I wanted to be with Will. Like that's all that mattered to me. So don't get emotional.
I'm not getting emotional.
How long have you been engaged? 2 years.
And we've been together for 3 years and 3.5 months.
Yeah, he proposed to me on our 1 year anniversary. Katie's just asked, best couple ever. Love you both.
Not a question.
Your thoughts?
You said this was going to be anonymous.
So that's the Q&A over. Thank you for listening to that. Hope it wasn't too boring. We're now just going to say a little bit of a life update.
Life update.
So we've got 2 travels that we're going on, which I figured would be exciting. I mean, they are. They're seriously exciting. So, Will's Christmas present from me. Obviously, he knows about it already because it's prior to Christmas.
Yeah.
We are going to...
Iceland. We are going to Iceland. Yes.
So excited. So I'm going to be doing a video.
We're staying in Reykjavik, in the centre of Reykjavik.
Yeah, and we're hiring a car. There, I'm going to do a...
What are we doing?
I'm so scared, literally, I'm so scared. We are going to be doing a video of that, obviously, but I'm not going to do it in the conventional way that I've done with some of my other travel videos. I'm going to do like the best things to do in Iceland and just show some clips rather than just filming the whole thing because I think it will be more watchable. And then after that, in the February...
For my 21st birthday present, thing.
We are going to... the USA!
We are going to New England area.
Yeah.
We are going to be...
some family again. We've been before, love it. Probably my favourite place in the world, just because there's so many people I love there. And
I can't wait.
It's beautiful and it's going to be lovely. So we're going with my mum.
I can't wait. Yeah, we're going with your mum. And we are going to be living it up in the snow. And
yeah, so I'm kind of regretful though. Like now I'm like, why did we book 2 snow holidays when I'm literally like, I can't feel my feet, it's so cold. I'm just like, get me in the sun right now.
So that's for my 21st time of the year. So it'll be very exciting.
We have also changed our house. We've moved our bedroom into no, we haven't moved into the bathroom.
The wardrobe is now the kitchen.
No, we've just moved the living room into the bedroom, the bedroom into the living room. It sounds weird, but it actually really works.
So this is where you are now. If you watch the thing that you did of the house tour, this is now the living room.
It works better. I will do an updated flat thing at some point, maybe. Possibly.
And then next door is the bedroom.
Took me quite a while last time. That's all we had to say, really. So thank you for coming. Thank you for watching. It might be a week before you see the next video, so just thought, you know, I'd make this one long. So
don't restrict yourself.
Thank you.
Thank you very much for watching. Thank you.
Thank you. Please like and subscribe. We'd be grateful. Press the little bell
to find out more about us
when we come back from Iceland. Woo!